Before we start, just want to say sorry for the delay. I wanted to get this out like a lot sooner, but the NFL decided to take forever to release the All 22. Yeah. Anyways, back to the vid. Sam Darnold, a man many people wrote off and labeled a bust after his years in New York. A man who was on 3 teams and beginning to look like a journeyman is now the MVP frontrunner for this season. Minnesota became his home, reviving his NFL career and now looking like the best he ever has since coming into the league. Darnold in 4 games has 932 yards with 11 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions with a passer rating of 118. All the best of his career. I don't think anybody in the football world seen this coming, so today I'm going to be breaking down what makes him so great and what got Minnesota rolling. Alright, first play here, we're going to have Aaron Jones come down on a motion. He's going to get a chip and then release. Same on this side, chip, release with cross, and then a cross almost like a deep mesh, and then a little go route to the outside. I really like the concept here of it's man-to-man, so the mesh is, one of these dudes is getting open. One of them will get open. So little motion in, snap it, boom, and then right here. So you could tell it's man because you got these corners who are just, backs to the quarterback following their receiver. So you got man across the board here. So he's on him. You're on him. So meshing man-to-man, will kill man-to-man. Look at the separation that Josh Oliver just got. I'm going to go back a little bit here. Look. This man has got like 4 or 5 yards of separation on that dude. So good throw by Darnold. Get upfield, easy yards. I really like that play design a lot, especially for man. Good little man beater. There's nothing you could do as a defense. There's nothing you could run that'll stop that unless you game plan for it. He is wide open. Wide open. That's an easy throw for Darnold. You can't make it no easier than that. So, maybe what they could have done defensively have the mic come up and blitz. So Darnold didn't have all this time to throw, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. They didn't call the right call. That's what it was. And, yep, easy yards. One of the 3 touchdowns Darnold threw on the day here. So, defensively, what the Packers are doing here, they're running man-to-man across the board yet again. But they're going to be doubling Justin Jefferson. Smart. So, this is called bracket coverage, meaning I'm going to play this for a second here. I'll get into the actual play, but I just want to show you guys bracket coverage. Okay, bracket coverage. Notice how this safety right here and this corner are both moving with JJ a little bit. This corner is responsible for outside. If he goes outside, this corner is responsible for inside. And it's supposed to keep him intact, in check. Not intact, in check, if you will. So he can't go ballistic on the defense. But so with them running bracket coverage, you have one-on-ones across the board here. One-on-one on Oliver, one-on-one right here, one-on-one right here, and then one-on-one right here, which is where the touchdown is to. So we're going to go back, now that we know what we got here defensively. So we got a cross motion, Oliver. They love running like motions, especially with Justin Jefferson. We'll get into it later, but they love motions. So Darnold, good little 1, 2, 3, gets into his hitch, ends his drop back. Looking at Oliver, but that's not where the big play is. Boom, look at that double move by Addison at the top. What a ball, too. Great ball by Darnold there. With that bracket coverage on Justin Jefferson and the one-on-ones across the board, it's too easy. You might as well just give him that touchdown. Corner was playing outside leverage. Did a little double. Got inside. Good move by Addison. Darnold. I like the footwork here. 1, 2, 3. Hitch. Clean pocket. Eyes on 29. And then boom. Little seed right up there. Only where his guy can get it. And look at this. 26 just playing catch up. Trying his best. It's too late, bro. It's too late. So this one, I don't really know how much of this is really Darnold as much as it is scheme, play design. So we're going to have a motion cross formation. Jefferson's going to be running an out with a corner underneath it. And so it's going to be a half field concept here, meaning we're drawing a line down the field. Any route on this side, which, I mean, these are the routes right here that I'm drawing. These two routes don't matter, not in the read. I mean, these are just to hold these defenders over here, so the stuff over here can get open, because, I mean, look at how many people are over here compared to over here. We have, what, one linebacker and then 2 DBs, so it's a numbers game. They run it to the half field. Jefferson coming across formation here. So now, what we got here is we're going to have a high-low read for Darnold. 21, he's in a little predicament here. One of him, 2 receivers. So if he goes high, take that corner away, Darnold's going to throw this out route. If he goes low, sits on this little out route, Darnold's going to throw high to the corner. And, I mean, this linebacker is not in the play. I don't care what linebacker it is. You're not guarding Justin Jefferson one-on-one, dude. So, high-low read to this side. Does a good job of watching this corner, 21, opening his hips. He's going to come high to the corner. So what does he do? He's going to throw low to the out. Boom. I mean, he could have threw that a little earlier, I think. He could have thrown it, I mean, right there. You have this corner with his hips open. He's flat foot. He ain't making that play. He could have even thrown it there. But, I mean, nonetheless, right read. Good read by Darnold. And, I mean, he kind of just... The linebacker just doesn't follow Jefferson to the sideline, which is odd. I mean, I get it's zone here, but when this is your only responsibility is out here, and because, I mean, unless you're seeing ghosts, which ironic because Sam Darnold, but you got to come out here and get Jefferson, and he just, I don't know, loses him, I guess. Good throw. Right read. Put a 2-on-1 on the number 21 there. Good design. It's just a numbers game. You got less defenders on this side, so what are you going to do? You're going to attack that side. Rips it. Good footwork on that. I think he has a really good base. I might have spoke too soon. A little wide here with the feet. A little wide there with the feet, but other than that, good throw. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Darnold this year a lot. A lot that I don't really like a lot in Darnold's game is his lack of anticipation on his throws. What I mean by that is we're going to have make sure I got the right receiver here who's running it. Motion out by JJ. It's man-to-man across the board. So, right here, we're going to have a dig route coming inside, okay? With a curl. Pretty sure this was like a little curl too. Or no. I'm sorry. Justin was running a go with a curl out here. Okay, that was the play. So, this dig is going to get open. And I mean open. But Darnold does not throw it into the window like right here at all. He is looking at it. He's not throwing it. I mean, Addison is breaking down. He has at least 5 yards of separation. He's going to be breaking in. This is a throw that's got to be made with anticipation. So he's got to throw it into the window as he's breaking in. And he does not do that. He just holds it and then scrambles, turns into Lamar Jackson there, when that's an easy completion that you should have had. I'm going to get a good little front view, back view, whatever you want to call it here. So, I don't know if maybe you don't trust the throw. Oh, he's not looking at it. He looked at it for a second. I don't know if read-wise it wasn't even in the read, but you see it up at the top right here. Wide open. wide open. He is looking at it right here. He's looking at that. He's got to rip that thing into that window. And really, if he was looking at it sooner, it would have been coming wide open before that. Decides to get out the pocket. Even here, he could have reset his feet. Reset his feet right here. Lead him inside. Throw it. Boom. Still have the window. Scrambling. Little paranoid in the pocket, I do think. But, I mean, he was even like that in New York. So, I guess some things do stay the same. I just think that it was a big missed opportunity. Boom. Throw that. And if you're not going to throw that, throw this. Curl. Also coming open against man. Boom. Breaking back down on the ball. Throw that. The one read he's looking at is Justin Jefferson, which is the only thing on this play that is, I mean, really covered. Except for right here. That's pretty covered too. But this was a wrong read. Last play was a right read. This was a wrong read. Still makes positive yards out of it, though. I'll give him that. You know, you can't be mad about getting yards on a play, but can get mad about leaving yards on the table, which these were some big yards that they could have used right here, for sure. Yeah. 2 opportunities. Could have thrown it here. Window. That was a horrible drawing window. Here, reset your feet. I mean, I guess Addison's starting to get into scramble drill here. He's going to probably try to work back upfield, but yeah, at that point, it's a lost cause. Could have been more yards. Still got yards. Could have been a lot more yards. Could have kept the offense in rhythm, but you take what you can get. All right, so on this play, we got another little half-field concept here. So, draw the line, half the field. These guys over here, not in the read. Everybody over here is. So, Justin's going to motion over in this kind of bunch formation. We're going to have a go route. We're going to have a corner route to the outside here. And then Justin's going to run a little hitch. So we got a short throw that we could go to. We have a deep throw we could go through. And then we're going to have the intermediate throw. This is cover 2. We got 2 eye safety, middle field open. So, I mean, this is a perfect play call for this, defense, really. Corner route. You're going to have what's called a hole shot, meaning this safety is going to get depth on the field. So he's going to be playing back here. This safety's going to get depth too. Not really. He's going to get out there like here. You're going to have a hole right here in that coverage, soft spot. And that's where that route goes. Darnold, I don't know if the ball gets away from him. I don't know if it's footwork here. I don't know if he just wasn't expecting it to get open, but it's a little too high for my liking. I mean, also he's a statue in the pocket. That also doesn't really help. You got inside pressure right here. Could step up. Boom. But he just stands there. I mean, when they say keep your eyes downfield, they don't mean become oblivious to pocket pressure here. So, if he just moves in the pocket a little bit, I think it could have been a better ball. But this route, the corner, right in the soft zone of this defense there, because you got him, who's low, then you got him, who's in no man's land. He's going high. So, a lot of room to make that throw. Just airmails it way too high. I don't know if it was footwork. My guess would be footwork here. Just gets interior pressure. I don't know. That's a throw that's also got to be made. Almost looks like the defender tips it, but I know he doesn't. There's no way. Just kind of gets away. I mean, if he would have caught that, that would have been a crazy catch. That would have been an insane catch to make. But the ball just gets away from Darnold. I think he just got too nervous in the pocket. Didn't want to take a hit. I mean, really, go back to the clip before. Could have thrown it with anticipation here. You see that you got him on Justin Jefferson coming down, and then you got him dropping back. You know he's running into this soft spot. Lead him to the bounds. Throw it. Throw it as he's breaking. Throw it right there. I mean, I guess he does throw it right there, but just airmails it. I don't know. There's really no explanation. I couldn't even tell you. Gets away from him. And I shocking to even I don't know, there's no breakdown for that. There's no breakdown for just a bad throw. But yeah, something you gotta have there. They don't connect. Here we go with a nice little dagger concept. Darnold makes a good throw here down the field. I mean, he really pushes the ball down the field here. They're in double A gap defense, and then they bail out last second. Hangs in the pocket, fires it. That's a really good throw. Really super good throw there. So here, as JJ goes across formation, Darnold is changing the protection here. He's going to have his back come down, help him to block here. They're showing double A gap, meaning two linebackers over the center, which usually means all-out blitz, which usually means cover zero. It's what they're showing. They disguise it really well, and they just get out of there into cover three, or maybe some variation of cover two. I'm pretty sure it's cover three, though. So they show blitz, get Darnold to change the protection here. I mean, this could have been a route. Who knows, but, props to the Packers for disguising this so well. And then at snap, boom, linebackers, they get out to their assignments there. And it is cover two. You have two eye safeties who are bailing. So it's cover two, which makes sense because we're going to have two in routes here that are coming in on the field. We're going to have one right here, low. So right there. And then a high. One that goes way out here. So two digs and then a go. Take the top off the defense. I mean, it's more of a clear out, really. Look at the attention that it gets from these two. And then it just opens up right here. But mainly, I don't think this was even the read. I think all along he was going right here. Because he's going to pull down right here, this linebacker, which will open this up. And, really well executed there by the Vikings. Good throw. Good catch. Super, super good catch. So here we go. We got the... So, by the way, these are the gaps if you don't know. We got A gap here. A gap here. And then it'll go B. And then C. C. Outsides. It's the same to this side, too. So, double A gap. Two linebackers. They bail. Darnold had to change the protection because of it. It was really good there by Green Bay there. Disguising it. Doesn't matter, though. What's good disguising if, they still make the throw. Good pocket presence on this play, too. Feels the pressure there a little bit to the right. Or to the left, excuse me. Just kind of drifts the opposite side. Half slide protection there. Steps up. Fires the laser. Addison, wide open in that zone. Great play. I think Darnold has the flashes. Obviously he's been showing it all year this year, but consistency maybe not there all the way just yet. It's there, but it's not all the way there yet. Let me clarify. It's definitely there. The Vikings wouldn't be 4-0 if it wasn't there. So, I had to clarify that. But he's just maybe not all the way there yet. But it's alright. Don't matter. 4-0. Can't say nothing about that. I'm going to be honest. Here's the throw I do not like by Darnold. It was an interception. I don't like interceptions. I don't know about y'all. I don't like them. Darnold's going to get the snap here. We'll just let it play out first. But throws it down the field. Picked. Why are you throwing Aaron Jones at the goal line? Beats me. Beats me. So, let's go back here and just break this down. This play did not have to result in an interception. That just did not have to. First of all, we got a cross coming wide open here. Lead him into the open space. That's first of all. Second of all, We're going to have a dig on the second level that's also going to become open. So right there, you could throw this cross right here, lead him inside. And then, I mean, you're telling me Justin Jefferson couldn't get up the field and get you about to where you threw to? And then even if you don't want to do, let's just say he didn't even want to do that. Okay. Let's throw right here to number 4, who's open on the dig. I mean, hell, you want to even lead this to the sideline right here to Josh Oliver? You can. What you cannot do is throw kind of an angle route. I mean, it's like a long corner angle route-ish by Aaron Jones there. Undercut, picked. Great play by the DB, I will say, because, I mean, if we're just looking at it like this, I can see what Darnold is seeing. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. You know, I can see what he's seeing. He sees that he has space to lead him out here. However, that's a running back who doesn't have, top-end speed like some of these receivers do. And it gets undercut. I would have liked for him to throw... First of all, I would have liked him to throw this cross more than anything. Second of all, I would have liked him to throw this dig in this window. That's open. But doesn't do that. Throws a pick. Not what we want to do there. Especially in the red area. Turning the ball over. This is where the Vikings offense was starting to stall out here a little bit. I mean, he had a clean pocket. He has a clean pocket right here, right where this cross is going to be coming. Could have thrown that. Still clean. Okay, steps up. Okay, that's when that dig was open. Could have thrown that too. There's a pick. Yeah. I like the pocket presence on here, though. I mean, everything about this play is good. Really. It really is. I mean, that was a bad snap. He even caught it there. Put him at wide out. Shoot. Steps up. Felt the pressure. Good protection by the O-line. I just didn't like that throw. Just didn't like the read. The read was trash. So, cross, dig. You got to throw either the low or the high here. You can't take it back now. You can't take it back. But, I mean, hindsight 2020 obviously too. But, man, to play you got to have back there. I mean, Aaron Jones, like Aaron Jones as a runner. Not as a pass catcher at all. Like, at all. So last throw, hated. This throw, love it. I mean, this is probably the best throw of the day, of his season, for being real here. We're going to have Jefferson down here one-on-one. One-on-one fade ball. Look at that ball placement right there. I mean, that is insane ball placement. Crazy back shoulder throw. I mean, holy. I want to slow this down. I don't ever slow stuff down, but I want to slow this down. This back shoulder ball was probably the best throw I've seen in a long time. It was insane. Darnold gets the snap here. Maybe I did a little too slow. 1, 2, hitch. 2-step hitch. Opens his hips to that receiver, fires it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the DB's position on Justin. You cannot throw that better than that. Like, seriously, you could not throw that better than that. I don't care if that's Tom Brady. You cannot throw a ball better than that one that was just thrown. He didn't even have to move. He just didn't even have to put his hands out. All he had to do was pin it against his pads there. I mean, holy crap, how do you make that throw? 1, 2, boom, hitch, opens, gets his shoulder square, fires it. A nice low arcing ball to the pylon. Really important for fade routes there, especially a back shoulder. I mean, if Justin wasn't there, that would hit the pylon. That's how accurate that ball was. This is Sam Darnold, the dude we all thought was a bust in New York, making these kinds of throws. This is insane that this dude was labeled a bust. Coaching killed this man. I don't. I'm not even breaking it down. I just keep watching it because that's how good of a throw it was. I don't know how you throw it better than that. Seriously, I don't know. Like, the DB was even plastering. Like, great coverage even. Jam, boom, gets outside of him. He even turns his head. Like, that's how good that ball was. You cannot defend a perfectly thrown ball. Never. If it's perfectly thrown, it gets to the spot where it needs to go, it's over. You cannot defend that at all. I don't care. It's crazy. Touchdown. Hit the gritty.